Fridays.
The pressure of expectations has been the undoing of many a promising athlete. Just ask Alyssa Czisny. Her star seemed to be on the rise until she finished 9th at the U.S. Championships last year. But Thursday here in Cleveland, she dazzled the crowd to win the ladies' short program. With the help of Olympic champion Brian Boitano, she has learned to compete again. Tonight, we find out if this is Alyssa Czisny's time. Figure Skating Championships. We're here to see the final two groups in the ladies free skate. We'll be seeing their performances live. Tom Hammond, Sandra Bezic, and Scott Hamilton here. There's a look at Ashley Wagner. Disappointed so far in her performance here in Cleveland. She won the bronze medal last year, but as you see, only 12th place after the short program.
And absolutely no one expected Ashley in 12th place after the short program. Certainly she didn't. She's been working so hard and she's improved so much, but she tried too hard.
Alyssa Czisny is the leader, 5.56 ahead of Rachel Flatt, with Caroline Zhang in third. Alyssa Czisny scheduled to be the final skater tonight in the free skate. Joelle Forte will be in this group, and that's her coach. Her coach was world champion in 1982, Elaine Zayak. The first skater really to bring pure athleticism into ladies skating, sort of revolutionized the sport in that way. Coming from 7th place after the short program to win the 1982 World Championships. You could hardly keep a smile off her face on that podium.
Well, I was there. Oh, so long ago. That night was a magical night. And no, she's awesome. She's just great. She brings such a calming influence to Joelle Forte. There's a BB Land. Joelle's an unbelievable story. She has not competed in the national championship since it was last year in Cleveland 9 years ago. And she was a novice, and she came in 9th place. So this is her next national championship after all of that. She hasn't been able to qualify. She was 10th in sectionals last year, and here she finds herself in 8th place, skating very well. She's had clean performances all year, and Elaine said all she's trying to do is just rein her in, keep her on a short leash so she doesn't explode. And it's been really fun to see this story unfold.
Elaine was telling us the other night after her skate in the short program that she was an inspiration to somewhat older skaters in their early 20s.
Yeah. I mean, now you're ancient. You're like 21. What? Oh, honey, your children know you're skating now? It's crazy. The sport has just gotten so young, and the demands athletically of what's going on now in these competitions are extraordinary. Joelle right there. So calm, so controlled.
She skated so well in the short program. That was one of the performances of her life.
It's funny, when they had the Nationals here back in 2000, novice, they didn't even hold the novice event in this building. It was at a smaller building. So it's the first time she's competed on a stage this large.
And there's Frank Carroll, who is the coach of the first skater we'll see, Bibi Liang, giving her some final instructions there.
Getting in is the most important thing. Take your time, set up, jump. All right, take one thing at a time all the way through the end. All right? Concentration.
Concentration, the final word from Frank Carroll.
How many times has he said that? You can take one thing at a time, one jump, one move at a time. Easier said.
So Bibi Liang, she's 20 years old, from Granada Hills, California, trains in El Segundo. She was 4th at the U.S. Championships in 2007, 5th last year, but because many of those in front of her were too young to go to the World Championships, she went to the Worlds and finished in 10th place. She's in 10th here, coming to the free skate.
athletic, explosive jumper. Speed for her first trick here, triple Lutz. Double toe. So nice to get the difficult jumps. Opening your program when you're on fresh legs. Triple flip here. Doubled.
We've said this is BB's 9th trip to the Nationals, but the clean performance has been an elusive one for her. Program, there are required elements like the spiral sequence she's just completed. You'll see that from all the women.
Another triple Lutz right here, the most difficult jump in the program, single. Very good skater for a long time. Triple flip doubled, but she just struggles with performing in competition. We see her in practice, explosive, athletic, phenomenal. Competition, she tightens up just a little bit, doesn't get deep in her knees, she's a little shallow, and all of her timing just seems to go out the window. It's a shame because she is a very, very good skater. Is collecting points. Every jump, every spin, every spiral sequence, every step collects points. This is her last triple in the program. Triple toe loop, double toe loop. Nice combination.
And I think that the fact that the skaters know that they have to collect points, that also haunts them. It's a daunting thought, and it's in the back of their minds throughout the whole program, and sometimes they find themselves counting or say, oh, I just lost 5 points here or 4 points there, and I think it's really distracting sometimes for them.
Double axle at the end of the program, another step out. She is going to be very disappointed, I think, in this effort because she knows she came here in shape, ready to compete, and she just accident prone.
Disappointing performance for BB Liang. Figure Skating Championships where BB Liang, with her coach Frank Carroll, awaits her scores.
Score 45.30. That gives her a segment total of 83.66.
Total of 83.66.
135.
And short program and free skate together put her in third place, 135.15. Third place, but with 11 skaters still to go.
That's costly. There's so many errors that just deduction here, deduction there. And when you're third place in the next warm-up, you've already lost 2 to the previous group. So she's taking a big step backwards. It's a shame.
Let's all welcome to the ice, Alyssa Gillis.
Here's Alyssa Gillis. She turned 17 8 days ago. She is a junior at Cheyenne Mountain High School in Colorado Springs, Colorado. This is her senior debut. She is the 2008 junior champion. You'll notice how tall she is. She's 5'7". She has a twin sister, Piper, who was in junior dance here in Cleveland. Her older brother, Todd, was in senior dance. Here is Alyssa on the ice for her free skate in 11th place.
So often a tall skater struggles with a high center of balance in jumping. If anything goes wrong, it goes really wrong. But she doesn't skate like a tall person. The way that her technique is very compact, very within her control. Solid. Beautiful triple flip, double toe loop there. Gorgeous.
Not looking intimidated at all by this. Going into the triple Lutz.
Huge!
Another beautiful jump.
Wow! And again, beginning of the program, fresh legs, another triple flip. Easily done.
She said she intends to have fun with this program, this Latin motif. She says she wants it in your face, but not too much.
Right. It's kind of the look she has on her face right
Triple loop, opened up.
Little slow going into it. Speed and power play such an impact on jumps.
Most difficult jump in this program, a repeat of the triple Lutz. Gorgeous. Now again, a little backwards on the landing, but beautiful. In the air. Combination there. That'll earn her a lot of points. Last jump in this program is coming up right here, a double axel. She can just sell it to the end, the straight line footwork sequence.
So many of the women choose slow music to skate to because it's just easier to get through 4 minutes, easier to jump to. So this was really a great idea, lots of fun. The audience is enjoying it, and a brave move.
All in all, a great senior debut for Alyssa. It was awesome. 5'7". She skated huge. Really well delivered program. Just one error, but the rest of it was beautifully done.
Impressive debut for 17-year-old Alyssa Gillis. We'll have Alexi scores when we come back. We'll also see Ashley Wagner for her free skate, looking for a little redemption. Ashley Wagner with a final hug. She's going to be on the ice next, trying to atone for a poor short program. Dorothy Hamill's in the crowd tonight. Skating royalty is here as we get the scores for Alexi Gillis. And this was her senior debut, and she gets in the free skate 100.90. And overall 151.20. Currently in second place.
Here to compete on behalf of the Skating Club of Wilmington, Delaware. Let's have a warm welcome now for Ashley Wagner.
So 17-year-old Ashley Wagner, who came to Cleveland with so many expectations. She wanted to be champion. She won the bronze last year in her championship senior debut. But in the short program, faltered and now is in 12th place. Ashley and her mom and brother live in Wilmington, where they train. Her dad, a retired Army Lieutenant Colonel in Alexandria, Virginia. They visit him on weekends. Ashley wanted so well to impress her family and do well here in Cleveland.
She could make a big move in this program. She's got 7 triples planned. She repeats 2 of the toughest ones. She wastes no time opening up. Triple flip. Double toe. Straight into triple lutz. Little step out there. Watching her practice this week, seeing the intensity in her manner, you just expected her to come out and just take command of this ice and deliver the goods, but she, I think, tried too hard.
Maybe she wanted it too much, and sometimes when that happens, you think about the results instead of the moment. This is a huge learning curve for her, because she had every potential to win this championship, and she knows it. But you have to remember, she's only 17. There is plenty of time for her.
Well, only 17, but so many life experiences. We said an Army brat, born in Heidelberg, Germany, moved 9 times in her childhood. And her family had a scary moment 9/11 when her dad was working at the Pentagon. The rest of the family in Alaska, and for a long time, they didn't know what might have happened to her.
Beautiful triple loop.
This is the Ashley we're used to.
Great combination there. 3/4 of the way through the program.
She's worked so hard on her choreography, her style. She's completely transformed herself in the year.
forced the issue a little bit, but she skated stronger and stronger as she went along, and hopefully she'll take this momentum into the next performance, the next competition.
You saw that?
And
yes.
by the look on her face, she will. We'll be watching a lot of Ashley in the future.
She certainly has a much better feeling now after the free skate than she did on Thursday. Down Cleveland, Ohio, and inside the arena, Ashley Wagner scores 115.05. Best in the free skate so far. And the total score, 165.33. Vaults her into first place.
Nice to see her smile again.
She's currently in first place.
Great effort. She never gave up on that performance. A couple little bobbles, but that was it. I mean, she showed what she wanted to do here, and that's to skate a solid routine. It was pretty good.
Showed us her grit, didn't she, with that performance, as we knew she would.
Another competitor representing the all-year figure skating club, Culver City, California. Would you please welcome Laney Diggs?
Here's Laney Diggs from Rolling Hills Estates, California. Trains with Frank Carroll and El Segundo. 16 years old. She competed as a senior in St. Paul last year. Didn't do well, finished 20th. She attends Peninsula High School, where she's a junior, and eventually wants to be, oh my goodness, a sports broadcaster.
After placing 20th last year, she finds herself 9th after the short program. Pretty heady stuff. Opening with her triple Lutz.
In combination. These are triples right here, triple sow cow.
Try to get their most difficult elements out of the way in the first minute. Triple flip.
Skating very well. Combination there, double axle to double axle.
Laney's a Southern California girl, and can't tell it because they're covered for the performance, but her boots have been autographed by members of the UCLA basketball team.
That's pretty cool. Well, she's just landing jump after jump. Completely comfortable on this stage.
Built program, not the same level of difficulty with like 2 Lutzes and 2 flips. She repeats the triple sow cow, which is the easiest of all the triples. Right there in the combination. Another double axle.
Another young skater, only 16. I'd like to see her work on her speed and power in between all these jumps.
This free skate is bringing out the best in a lot of the young skaters we've seen so far. This is Laney Diggs, just 16 years old.
Hill, Maryland. Please welcome.
Back in Cleveland, where Laney Diggs got 95.18 in the free skate, a total of 147.48, which puts her in 4th place. And now another 16-year-old. This is Christine Mademba. Silver Spring, Maryland, trains in Reston, Virginia, making her senior debut here. She's a sophomore at Georgetown Day School. Just had her midterms before she came to Cleveland.
Christine skated a beautiful short program. I love her position in the air. She opens with a triple Lutz.
Combination triple flip, gorgeous into double toe loop. For a woman who was 4th in the juniors last year, she came into the senior competition looking like a seasoned professional.
Indeed. In 7th place after the short program and looking good so far in the free skate.
She just inspires confidence. When you watch her, she just looks like she's in control of everything that's going on out there, and that it's not done with a lot of effort. Extremely athletic. Sequences, they take so much energy to pull off because you're changing edges, you're constantly rotating against your body, you're up and down on your knees, you're having to use your upper body. And in a 4-minute program, when you're having to do all these jumps, especially a lot of them after the 2-minute mark where you get a bonus. Triple loop. Oh, a little open on that hip, couldn't control the landing. Tough sequence there, right into double axel. Another step out.
You're right, Scott, with the new rules, there's no opportunity to take a rest and catch your breath. And when you do make a mistake, sometimes it gets away with you a little bit.
Difficult jump right here, another triple flip.
Also, when you move up from junior to senior, you have to skate an extra half minute, from 3 minutes and 30 seconds to 4 minutes. And that's another transition, something new to learn.
It's a huge difference, that 30 seconds. It's like holding your breath for 30 seconds. Give it a try. Right here. She's going to need this to collect as many points as possible. Triple toe loop. Hang on. Double toe. Well, the difference between short and long is you got to do a lot more stuff in your long program. Clean short, few bobbles on the long program, but a really good learning experience for this junior turned senior. She shows a lot of promise. Good technique.
Christine Mademba just 16 years old. Meanwhile, Alyssa Czisny, the leader, she'll be the last to skate tonight. Joelle Forte ready to skate. Meantime, Christine Mademba, 94 in the free skate, 147.48 overall in 5th place. And here's Joelle Forte, 22 years old, from Merrick, New York. Her first senior championship. The only other time, as Scott mentioned earlier, was in 2000. She was here in a novice competition at the U.S. Nationals. Stopped skating for 18 months with chronic back injuries. Here she is in 8th place.
What a phenomenal accomplishment to place 8th after the short program.
She opens up with a nice, easy warm-up jump for her, a triple loop. Good to get your feet under you, get rid of that adrenaline. I don't know if she's ever affected by that, according to Elaine, her coach. Right into a combination, triple Lutz. Good speed. Look at the posture in her back right here. She'll step straight up, double Lutz, double toe loop. Such solid technique. You just don't doubt it. You know it's going to be there.
It's all tidy, isn't it, Scott?
Oh.
But what I'm so impressed with is that she's not phased at all by the size of the stage. She's never done anything like this, anything remotely like this before.
And she's completely comfortable. It's almost like Elaine wants to freak her out a little bit, and she won't bite. Second half of the routine, you get a 10% bonus. Point totals on these jumps, another triple Lutz. In combination, that's a big point getter right there. Ninth in 2006, 7th in 2004, and she comes to nationals for the first time in 9 years and skates yet another clean program. What an amazing effort. This is Rocky Balboa in a powder blue dress.
A breakthrough performance for 22-year-old Joelle Forte and for her coach, former world champion Elaine Zayat. We'll have Joelle's scores. Elaine already knows what she thinks when we come back. The final group of 6 skaters ready to take the ice for their warm-up here at the ladies free skate at the AT&T U.S. Championships. And Alyssa Czisny, who will be the final skater, the final one to take the ice here for the warm-up. Meanwhile, Joelle Forte, total of 145.33 in 6th place. And just put that in perspective, that's from someone who's never been on this stage before. Quite an accomplishment.
The performance itself was the accomplishment. She had some downgrades and some issues with the scoring, but still to be able to go out and skate like that and to really represent herself so well was just phenomenal. I'm so impressed.
Alyssa Czisny, is she feeling the nerves, do you think? She's always had trouble putting together back-to-back top programs.
Well, she's got to be feeling the nerves, and the fact that she's skating dead last is really a difficult position to be in because she has to wait for everyone else to skate. But she does know that she skated several good long programs this year already.
Well, the run-through I saw her do in practice earlier this week, she sat on the second triple Lutz, and I thought, oh, that's an unfortunate mistake. And then I looked up and I saw that it was 6:20 in the morning. And she did a full run-through of her long program. Rachel Flatt, automatic. I mean, you can just depend on her to just be focused and in control. And if anybody's going to take this from Alyssa, it could very well be Rachel Flatt. There's our reigning national champion, Mirai Nagasu.
She's grown 3-4 inches in the last year. She's had an injury to her ankle, so she's had a tough time this week.
So the final group of 6 skaters in the ladies free skate when we return to the AT&T U.S. Figure Skating Championships. Welcome back to Cleveland, where the final group of skaters in the ladies free skate are on the ice, and you're looking at the leader after the short program, Alyssa Czisny. And she'll be the final skater in this group, the final skater of the night. And how sweet would it be for her if she can put aside all the naysayers, all the doubters, and pull it out tonight?
She is the emotional favorite here, isn't she? And everyone in this room is familiar with the struggles that she's been going through in the last year, and it would be kind of a fairy tale ending, wouldn't it, if she did her best today?
Well, I mean, she put herself in great hands. When you're looking at probably the most consistent skater in the history of skating, it's probably Brian Boitano, and he's been really a great consultant to her and helping her reshape her technique and be more dependable.
Well, as luck would have it, Scott, Brian is with Andrea Joyce.
And we're up in the stands here, and I'll tell you, I think that he has the sweatiest palms up here in the stands right now. Brian, this is uncharted territory for Alyssa. Skating last, leading after the short program. That's a lot of pressure. What's your sense of how she's handling this, and how did she seem to you today?
Well, no better use of getting used to the pressures of being thrown to the piranhas, and that's exactly, what it is to skate last, to be in first place. She seems really good. She seems capable of this. She's had a clean warm-up. She's prepared. She had a
calm today?
Calm today, calm all day. And she has that great short program to rely on. So, we're keeping our fingers crossed.
You have a lot of experience, on the other hand, in this kind of situation. What's the most important thing you told her to get her ready for tonight?
Well, I think the most important thing is to probably stay in the moment and take one thing, as it comes, take one thing at a time.
All right, good luck. We'll see if we can get someone to hold your hand. Back to you, Tom.
All right, Andrea. I was struck by what Alyssa said prior to coming to Cleveland, that she had to learn to compete again after last year, and I suspect that Brian has had a lot to do with that. Here's the skating order now, with Katrina Hacker up first, and the leader, Alyssa Czisny, waiting until the final one to take the ice.
Here is Katrina Hacker.
Katrina Hacker is 18 years old. She's from New York, trains in Boston, Massachusetts. This is her second as a senior at the U.S. Championships. She was 6th last year, and it is her final appearance at the U.S. Championships. In the fall, she's headed to Princeton University, although she does want to point out that she will not quit skating. She's going to skate for the Princeton skate team.
Skating to Scheherazade, Katrina loves to skate. She lost several months of training with a bulging disc in her back. She hasn't been able to practice her jumps, but she did so well in the short program, opening with triple toe loop.
Great combination there. You mentioned she's going to Princeton, which means she's smart. Well, she's smart in skating, too, because she doesn't try to skate over her head. At this level, probably one of the technically easier programs being performed. Only 5 triples planned. No Lutz, no flip. There's a South cow. Toe loop combination.
But by putting these jumps in combination, she does earn a few extra points.
Triple loop, the hardest jump of the program, and she does it.
Beautiful use of the music there.
Last triple in the program right here, triple South cow. It's all she can ask. Speed going into this double axel, and she does it anyway. That was determination right there.
One more double axel to go.
Yeah, she's looking a little tired at the end of this program, not skating with a lot of speed, but still able to pull off that jump.
Katrina Hacker with her farewell performance at the ripe old age of 18 at the U.S. Championships.
But what a way to do it, really. Just a wonderful short program, and now this. She should be so proud of herself.
Off to Princeton in the fall. Meanwhile, Mirai Nagasu, the defending champion. All that's happened in the last year, injury, a growth spurt, a dash of teenage rebellion. Maybe it all come together for her tonight. Soldier and Sailors Monument, City Park there in downtown Cleveland. NBC's aerial coverage of the 2009 AT&T U.S. Figure Skating Championships provided by Goodyear. Get there on Goodyear Triple Tread technology. Now let's check the scores for Katrina Hacker. In 5th place after the short program, needing 110.55 for the lead.
Second score of 101.49.
101.49 in the free skate.
28.
She was rewarded.
Second place.
And overall in second place, Katrina Hacker. Mirai with some tears here before her skate.
Such a difference a year makes. Last year she couldn't wait to get on the ice, and you've sensed that she's dreaded getting on the ice this week. A lot of pain.
Pasadena, California, Mirai Nagasu.
Mirai 15, she'll be 16 years old in April. Arcadia, California. She's a sophomore at Arcadia High School. Last year in St. Paul, wowed the crowd and won the U.S. championship.
Approaching a defense, first defense of your title with tears in your eyes before you even start the program.
We ask so much of these young girls. Triple Lutz.
He fought for that. Nice combination. The right foot is injured. She vaults off of it and these flits. Lutzes and flips. And then she has to land on it.
Have you had an injury like that?
Yes, I've had an injury like that. I had to have my ankle rebuilt. It hurts. Big double axle there. Flexibility, the quality of this spin is extraordinary.
If you think Mirai looks different from a year ago, you're right. She grew from 4'11" to 5'3".
Almost like you have to teach your new body how to do everything all over again. Your center of balance is higher. Everything's a little further away from each other than it was before.
But it's no accident she was national champion last year. You can see the fight in her, the determination to work through this. Triple flip.
A lot of speed going into this. Triple flip. I'm hoping that she's getting all the way around. Super slow-mo replay will show she needs to get all the way backwards within a quarter of a turn to get full credit for these jumps. Otherwise, they're downgraded. She loses a lot of points.
The judges have the capability to look at them in slow motion.
But, you know, for her right now, I don't think that that's what matters. What matters is to get through this performance and feel good about herself.
Nice height in that triple loop.
She really wants a year to grow, to get used to her new body, to get healthy, and come back fresh.
Last triple in this program, triple sow cow. I tell you what, I am so proud of this girl. And the smile's back. Spin.
Wow. Talk about a life lesson in 4 minutes.
She pulled it off.
From tears to sheer joy.
And relief.
And determination.
Again, what a difference 4 minutes makes. She was dreading that performance, and now she's reveling in it.
And she gave that performance with her right leg wrapped from her ankle to her calf. And fighting that injury, had an MRI that revealed nothing, but they think it's probably a bone bruise. Maybe that's the reason for the tears, that and the emotions. And wow, did she deliver? I
think that's one of the most heart-filling performances I've ever witnessed. I think any parent of a teenager just felt that 4 minutes.
She is such a lovely girl, and she's got such a great spirit. To see her suffering as she has this week, this year, just makes your heart ache. Oh. But to see her kind of come alive at the end.
I mean, she didn't want to step out there. She wanted to just go right back, and yet she went out and she did her best.
Wow, gutty performance by a 15-year-old Mirai Nagasu.
You are tired.
Welcome back to Cleveland, where Mirai Nagasu skated like the champion she is, despite the fact that she has a heavy wrap from ankle to calf on her right leg.
What a show of courage.
And here are her scores.
Looks like she was downgraded on 2 of her triple jumps. Losing her about 9 points.
Though, don't you think?
I know. It's still a competition. We have to report it, but we know what she's been through, and I'm so proud of her effort.
That's second in the free skate and second overall with 159.99. Considering the circumstances, pretty remarkable.
Another competitor representing the Skating Club of Boston now. Let's have a warm welcome for Brittany Rizzo.
Brittany Rizzo is from Braintree, Massachusetts, where she attends Braintree High School. In fact, she this year was the first place winner in the Braintree High Science Fair. 17 years old, she was 3rd in the U.S. Junior Championships last year. This is her senior U.S. Championship debut. 4th place after the short program.
What would a figure skating competition be without a Carmen?
I just love the way she interprets the music. Skates with a lot of speed. Double loop instead of triple.
A little cautious. She had such a great skate in the short program. Thrilled with her 4th place position.
Well done there in a 3-jump combination starting with triple Salchow. Just amazing to see these first-year seniors coming right out of the junior ranks being so competitive on the senior level. Double axe. Oh, didn't get the height she did on the first one, so had to fight for that landing. One of the differences you'll see from the emerging junior to senior skaters to the senior established skaters is flow between elements. There's a lot of crossovers when you're in junior to senior. Connecting steps are not quite as refined.
I think it's the edge quality, too. The depth of the edges. The softness of the knees.
Just repetition and experience. Triple toe, double toe there. Again, without a Lutz and a flip, she's going to have a hard time competing with the top skaters in this group. Triple style combination there, very well done. But it's so important to do what you do best and to do it well. You'll get a lot more points for your creative execution than to make mistakes trying something that's out of your reach.
Little trip there, but I've really been enjoying the different colors of this program. She's taken it in different areas, the slow and the quick.
Very end of the program, you don't have any legs left. You're going to try to do one more triple. Oh.
Brittany Rizzo.
With a little shrug.
How did I do? Did I do okay? I think I did all right. It felt pretty good.
A lot of it was good.
That desk Mark. Oh, that's my coach.
Meanwhile, back in the AT&T Athlete Lounge is Ashley Wagner, who began the day in 12th place. She is the leader with 3 skaters left. And we'll be back for more AT&T U.S. Championships after these messages from your local NBC.
You should have seen us.
Andrea Joyce backstage at the U.S. Figure Skating Championships. I just spoke to Mirai Nagasu, and I asked her about why she was crying before she took the ice before her long skate, her free program. And she told me that she was just so scared that she was going to go out there and skate as badly as she did in the short program, and she didn't want to go through that again. Mirai calls it her nervous evil side, and she also told me, though, that she never, ever thought about withdrawing tonight because she said that would ultimately be running away from her biggest opponent, and she could never do that. Tom?
All right, Andreen, as we see her backstage in much better spirits now and currently in 2nd place. Meanwhile, Brittany Rizzo, 151.23 total, puts Brittany into 4th place. And now here's Rachel Flatt, 16 years old, Del Mar, California, trains in Colorado Springs, 2nd at the U.S. Nationals last year, went on and won the Junior World Championships. And here she is. Remember that big smile from last year in St. Paul? Well, this year it's sans braces. She had the braces taken off 3 weeks ago. She's in 2nd place after the short program.
Amazing competitor. Opens with an easy double axel. It's nice to get your legs under you, figure out where you stand, how your adrenaline's going to affect the performance. She goes right from that easy double axel into 2 more jumping passes. The first one being triple flip in combination, triple flip, triple toe.
There doesn't seem to be anyone consistently more composed than Rachel. Triple Lutz.
I almost take it for granted that she's going to skate clean every single time she takes the ice. skater talks about how they just want to stay within themselves and focus on their performance and not worry about anybody else. But Rachel's one of these competitors that is so automatic, so consistent, that as a competitor against her, you know that you've got to bring your A game because she's going to throw it down. Through the program, you get a 10% bonus on these jump totals. Triple flip, double loop.
Last year, too young to go to the World Senior Championships. Not this year. She'll be able to go, and she's from Southern California, and the World Championships in Los Angeles in March.
One of her goals has been to really feel the music.
Well, this is all technical, right? This middle section is just jump to jump to jump to jump.
Well, she's worked hard with her choreographer, Lori Nickel, on this Debussy piece, and I do see the improvement.
Last jump sequence in the program, the most difficult combination of triple S, double toe, double loop, and she fought for every single rotation.
She kind of flies under the radar sometimes, doesn't she, with the press and with the public.
She's so automatic and consistent and solid.
And a competitor.
Combination's been rotating in both directions. The only skater in the event to do that so far tonight. And yet another performance that just rolled off her skates, you know?
Well, you know, she does it every day in practice. When you work hard, it really does show up in competition. She should be proud.
And in the results.
Yep.
Rachel Flatt. She began today in second place. We'll see what her scores are when we come back. The leader right now, Ashley Wagner, who started in 12th place. And skating next, Caroline Zhang in third place after the short program.
Missed last time, yeah.
Missed last time.
Rachel Flatt awaiting her scores.
Here are the marks for Rachel Flatt. Her technical elements.
Hitting 105.15 to take over the lead from Ashley Wagner.
Program components score 53.31.
Free skate 113.59, which is second overall in the free skate.
And overall
Though, her total 173.78, and that puts Rachel Flatt in first place with 2 skaters left.
representing the all-year figure skating club, Culver City, California, Caroline Zhang.
Caroline Zhang, 15 years old. She'll be 16 in May. From Brea, California, that's the Los Angeles suburb. She'd like nothing better than to make the World Championship team and go to her hometown for the Worlds. She was World Junior Champion back in 2007. Finished 4th at the U.S. Championships last year.
Skating to Ave Maria. She looks so delicate, and yet she's made of steel. She's got such fire in her belly.
triple, triple flip, triple toe. You see the focus, determination. It's triple Lutz. She missed this in the short program. Not much speed going into that. It's difficult to do these jumps without a lot of flow coming out.
Jumps were being downgraded because they were under-rotated, and that just made her angry, and she's just determined to get them done.
She can adjust technique easily. Just takes a little extra time. Another triple flip there. The flexibility and the position on these spiral sequences.
Triple.
This time in combination. Triple loop, double toe, double loop. One thing that will make a difference in her skating as she develops is speed. A lot of her competitors cover the ice a great deal faster than she does, and it leaves a bigger, better impression.
It will also affect her second mark.
And the jumps will be a lot easier. Shouldn't have a lot of trouble with them tonight, though. It's her signature move. This is what the crowd waits for from her. Flexibility, the position. Look at this. Unbelievable. Straight up into a Bielman. Just holds it forever. She is special.
Here's a standing ovation for Caroline Zhang.
That was impressive. Not just because she did all her tricks, but just her steely resolve.
She's been out and did her job.
Yep.
Rachel Flatt still smiling. Rachel is the leader at the moment with Ashley Wagner second. One thing we've seen about this new code of points, you can come from behind to make the podium.
That's what makes it fun.
Witness Ashley Wagner, who was 12th after the short program and at the moment hanging in there in second place. With the leader, Alyssa Czisny, the last skater to take the ice.
Well, the new scoring system is somewhat democratic, but it's very unforgiving and very punitive. If you're under-rotated, they downgrade your jumps and you lose points and more points. The one thing that's happening more and more with this is they'll really check the super slow-mo opening combination, and they'll really look at these to see if she got all the way backwards within a quarter of a turn. That one looks backwards. Now look at the triple toe loop. Again, it looked like it could have been short. It looks like it could have been about a half a turn instead of a quarter turn. Again, right here, this one looks like it made it all the way backwards. Almost. That might have even been downgraded, but watch. See which way her toe is pointing when she hits the ice. It looks like it might be pointed toward her landing, which would be a half a turn.
And if it is downgraded, it's no better than a double, and that's her frustration.
A lot of times you want to get these jumps to have them in their program so they're in your repertoire, but now they're telling you if you're not absolutely backwards or within a quarter of a turn, we're not going to give you credit for it at all. So it's really making these younger skaters have to go back and relearn the jumps to make sure they get all the way back.
Which is a good thing at this age, and she needs to build her speed. If she builds her speed, those jumps will be fully rotated.
And again, we don't know. She could just win tonight. And
T-shirt Lakewood, Yoda, and you bring Vincent. Should I say hi to them on TV? Hey, Karen 1, Karen 2, let me think, Maya Lauren, Roxette, Anna, everybody. Hi.
Needs 114 to take over the lead. 112.17. That's third in the free skate. And overall, 171.08, which puts her into second place. Rachel Flatt remains in first place with a little knuckle knock there. Zhang second and Ashley Wagner hanging in third with one skater left. Brian Boitano watching his pupil, Alyssa Czisny.
On behalf of the Detroit Skating Club, Bloomfield Hills, Michigan, let's all welcome Alyssa Czisny.
Warm reception from the crowd. She's from Bowling Green, Ohio, a couple of hours from Cleveland, which produced another pretty good skater named Scott Hamilton. Alyssa Czisny. Is it her time?
Advice I ever got as a competitor was skate the ice. Just skate. Opening triple Lutz combination right here. Yes, and yes.
Skating to Dr. Zhivago, a David Wilson program. Her second triple, the triple flip.
The one that gives her the most trouble. No problem tonight. A full run through of her long program at 6 a.m. this week, and this is the only jump she missed, the hardest one in the program, triple Lutz. Got to get right back up. You got to recover. Triple toe loop here. Double. Double.
Obviously shaken.
It's been magical to that point. She's just got to get it back.
Last jump in the program, double axel. Yes. Her maturity obvious. Her strength is in the program itself, the spins.
And all that will be marked.
You can read her facial expression.
She's thinking about the wrong stuff.
The program was in a class by itself. The performance and the maturity that you talked about, Scott, that was special.
But was it enough?
Everyone in this building wanted her to deliver. They'll forgive her her mistake. If she will, she's got to let it go.
She came in with a 5-point lead. You were about to say that.
5-point lead wasn't a
little bit of a cushion.
Sure. You've got automatic Rachel Flatt, who gave a great performance technically. This was soulful. It was beautiful. It's everything you want from a woman champion. Everybody in the building wanted her to deliver. 2 mistakes. Was it enough to cost her the title? With everything else in the program, I don't know.
Guitar from the home of the Rock and Roll Museum, Cleveland, Ohio. Obviously the fans love her. She said she's from Bowling Green, not far from Cleveland.
Great place to grow up. Great place to learn how to skate. Great people there.
Just to go up and off. And then, you know, just look at those.
I don't think anyone can quite comfort her at the moment.
Well, you know, you just got to look at what was great. You got to look at what she did beautifully and what was wonderful. And the reason I think that at times we struggle with consistency, all of us skaters, is we tend to look back on what we did wrong instead of what we did well.
But she cast a spell. She took the audience to places. The nuances in the program, they were all exquisite. She was exquisite.
What you're saying, Scott, don't sell the mistakes?
Don't sell the mistakes.
And now,
All right.
But
Was it enough?
Everything else was there. You wanted for her so badly.
Free skate, that's 3rd overall in the free skate.
Who cares?
But her total score, it is enough. And Alyssa Czisny, it is her time. She shrugs off the mistake to win the competition.
I wanted it. I'm supposed to be objective.
I know.
I wanted it for her so badly.
Fairy tales maybe do come true.
Oh, what through the sport, to see somebody shrug it off, fight her demons, deliver a solid short program that gave her enough of a cushion, and the quality of her skating saw her through. Forget the mistake.
Dorothy Hamill, proud of her.
Tears in her eyes. Good things happen to good people. She's amazing, beautiful, and a great representative of her sport.
And looks like Andrea Joyce is with Alyssa.
Alyssa, congratulations. You have waited a long, long time for this moment. Can you describe what this is like for you?
I'm really excited to have won today. I'm a little bit upset with the program because it wasn't my best and I was skating much better than that. But to have come out and skated so well this week just makes me so happy.
So can you describe what your emotions, the range of emotions you felt in the last 10 minutes? The mistakes in the program, then you finish wondering whether, did you think that you had done enough though?
I was just out there to try to skate my best, and the mistake on the Lutz, whatever, but I was a little bit upset about doubling the toe, but I was just trying to get all the points that I could get to hang on to the lead.
After all of these years and people talking about all of your potential and the promise, what does this mean to you to be able to come out here and win this national title?
It means so much to me to have worked so hard, and I think I've learned so much throughout my career just to be able to finally put it together.
Well, congratulations again. It was a beautiful performance. It was fun to watch.
Thank you.
Back to you, Tom.
All right, Andrea. Alyssa Czisny. Expectations realized in Cleveland. Ladies champion. Back to Cleveland in a moment. In the ladies competition here at the U.S. Championships, Alyssa Czisny, Rachel Flatt second, Caroline Zhang third, and Ashley Wagner, who started the day in 12th place, won the free skate, and finished in 4th place. And it's time now for our State Farm I'm There moment. High drama here tonight in Cleveland.
Opening triple Lutz, beautifully landed.
And
Not
the
knowing
reaction.
where she stood, exactly. And then when you see the one go up, it's,
That was the I'm There moment, brought to you by State Farm, as Alyssa Czisny claims the championship. Don't forget, we'll be back at the 2009 AT&T U.S. Figure Skating Championships tomorrow with the men's free skate live at 4 p.m. Eastern. Go to IceNetwork.com to relive all the excitement from Cleveland. So for Sandra Bezic, Scott Hamilton, Tracy Wilson, and Andrea Joyce, Tom Hammond saying so long from Cleveland.